Located in South Lake Union at the Fairview Market Hall, Pizza by Ruffin is the city's first Black-owned pizzeria, blending Roman-style pizza with flavors from across the Black diaspora. But Pizza by Ruffin didn't start as a restaurant. It began with a food truck, serving wood-fired pizza and building a following through pop-ups and events. But turning a passion project into a brick-and-mortar restaurant wasn't without its challenges.
Yeah, Seattle likes to gouge you for the infrastructure you need, whether it's plumbing, electrical, mechanical. They can be quite sticklers about it too as well. And I've been cooking everywhere from Denmark, Iceland, Italy, DC, Denver. And so with all those years of experience cooking, it just kind of culminated into what we do here.
At Pizza by Ruffin, each slice is carefully crafted with the story behind every flavor.
Flavors of the Caribbean and South America. Mostly focus on the Black diaspora in those regions. So the first one here is going to be, it's called sauce poivre, which is a black bean sauce out of Haiti. So I tweak the recipes a little bit. I stick with the same flavor profiles to make it work for pizza. What's really cool about going through these, changing the menu every week, other than the amount of work it takes, it's like seeing how food travels. Because of the foods, you can tell who was part of the culture per se. Sometimes I get a new cookbook, and that'll inspire a whole month worth of material. And then there's going out to eat, other friends' restaurants. I taste something like, oh snap, let me put this on pizza. Or sometimes I think about the foods I grew up eating, or traveling. Definitely we have this whole global thing going on. You'll see Ethiopian foods on the other side of the planet. So it's kind of cool to take little bits of that and let it shine on a format that you typically don't see. For the most part, it's texture. I can't put a soup on pizza, so that means sometimes I gotta thicken it up a little bit, or sometimes I add a little acid. A lot of foods in the Black diaspora tend to be, I would say, monochromatic in flavor, as they don't fall to the Eurocentric way of doing foods where you need your acid, salt, sweet in every dish. So sometimes I incorporate some of those Eurocentric aspects to make it more palatable on pizza.
Each flavor starts with a process that begins hours before the oven heats up.
I make dough, and then between 24 to 72 hours later, the morning in which I need to bake it, I take it out of the refrigerator 3 to 4 hours ahead of time. And then I stretch each ball is about 2 to 2.5 pounds. I stretch it to fit into our 24 by 16 inch pans.
Pizza by Ruffin is about more than just food. It's about community. Instead of traditional tipping, customers can support by donating to their nonprofit, Foodlit.
Because people were so determined to give extra, we started a nonprofit that funds learning grants for school gardens and other nonprofits. But
it's really easy. We set the jar out, people put dollars in it. Every now and then we give a $500 grant, we throw them a pizza party, and we keep it moving.
We'll get requests too from nonprofits that will say they want to do a pizza party for an after-school program or something like that, and that helps fund that because it's a donation.
And just as they give back, the community has shown up for them in return.
I like to think of it as a give and take. I like to put just as much energy, money, pizza, and time out there as we're getting. And I don't think of it as an even scale. I definitely think we've been very privileged and blessed to be in the position we're in today.
Looking ahead, Ruffin has big plans, pop-ups, collaborations, and even bringing the food truck to new spots.
In the next few years, we plan on just kind of maintaining. The point of opening a restaurant was to have some form of balance, to have a social life, which we kind of do. We were going out of town on the weekends, and after 4 o'clock we're closed, so we can go, hang out with people, which is nice.
But beyond the pizza itself, Ruffin hopes people leave with something more.
Alright, so there's 3 different types of people out there who prepare food. There's cooks, and they want you to be full, you consume something, you're full. Chefs, they want you to have a wonderful meal, where you walk away and you're like, that was great, we should go back. And then there's the culinary artists. We want your lives to be changed after you consume the food. Whether you eat it and you're like, you know what, I'm not talking to the people anymore because they aren't good for me, or you know what, I'm gonna get my health together, or I'm going back to school, I'm gonna reconnect with my family. Those are the kind of impacts we want to have that go beyond the pizza.